welcome to the stage Mr. Devin Pickett.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to...
Yeah, that's y'all's speed, isn't it? Wu-Tang. There's probably like 3 people in here who know who that is. How are we doing, St. Pete? You doing good? Yeah, you guys are fun. It feels good to be in St. Pete, one of the gayest cities in the country. Yeah, it's okay to be gay here. I'll go gay in St. Pete and it'll be, no judgment. All right. I'll go ahead and get this out of the way, okay? I am not as racist as I look. Okay? I know I don't look like it, but the only clan that I support is the Wu-Tang. Okay? Yeah, people usually cheer for that, don't worry. Racists in the crowd, huh? Yeah, you guys are doing good. Somebody told me recently that I look like I should do porn in a barn. I don't like the way y'all laugh at that, honestly. You laugh like you've seen my work before. Yeah. Because you can't find that video online. It's called Two Cousins, Two Bullets. Yeah, it's a tale about one who can't read that good and another hung like a horse. I'll tell you which one I am. I don't like books. Okay, yeah, that's a joke. It's adequate. Okay. You know how weird it would be, it would be so weird to like have to bring a date back to a barn. Could you imagine that? Like you have this great date and then you get to your barn, you have to kick open those big red-ass doors, right? First thing your date sees is the donkey. And then you gotta be like, don't worry about him, okay? He's not a part of the show, all right? He just likes to watch. And then you gotta be like, over here's gonna be your bed of hay. A few things about it. 1, it is gonna be a little crunchy, okay? 2, you may get poked more than once. But remember this, I'll always be your little needle in the haystack. All right. That's a little wiener joke. That's what that is, man. In case you didn't pick up on that. A little wiener joke. I look like if I leave here tonight and get pulled over, I'm going to get offered a job. Yeah, it's a little weird. That's doing good. I know, you guys are looking at me and I probably look like I had a normal Florida boy childhood, right? That's what I look like to you, ma'am? Yeah, you're right here in the front row. You're a real person.
I think you actually look like you're from the South, from...
Florida is the South, that's what it is. We're the most southern state in the country. We're the closest to the equator is where we are. I believe Ponce de Leon started the Confederate Army. That's what Ponce de Leon came to Florida for, to start the Confederacy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I know I look like a Florida boy, but I didn't have that kind of childhood, right? Because I grew up with Gothic parents. You guys know these freaks, huh? Yeah? Yeah, vampires, creatures of the night. Bloodsuckers, okay? Those are my parents. I got to grow up with them, right? They had no idea I was going to grow up to be the white sheep of the Gothic family. That's what I grew up to. You guys have no idea what it's like to beg to shop at a Bass Pro Shop and get dragged to a Hot Topic, okay? They're like, don't you want to listen to Marilyn Manson? I'm like, actually, have you heard of Toby Keith? Red Solo Cup. They're like, no, cranberry vodka. Have you ever painted your nails black and put eyeliner on? I was like, no, I'd like to go fishing, actually. I've never been to the beach. Ask your mom, you know what it's like to ask your mom if we can go to the beach? And they gotta go, yeah, when the sun's down, we can, that's when it's safest for us. Like, actually, I think sharks attack more at night. Yeah, but you won't get burned. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to have parents like that. Like, if you go to my parents' house, okay, it's like a castle dungeon, okay? It's fully draped on the windows, super dark. They got gargoyles on the wall and dragons on the wall and shit. Weird stuff, all right? You come to my house, it's well lit, all right? Windows open. I got deer heads on the wall, bass heads on the wall, okay? Right side up crosses. Right? I can't even invite my fucking parents over. God damn it, I fucked that up. All right. We're just gonna trail right past that. I can't even invite my parents over, right? As soon as they walk in, they turn to dust. Yeah. That would have worked way better if I didn't fuck it up. I'm just saying, you know, I'm a professional. You know, my parents were Gothic, but like we still had like white trash tendencies, which is probably why I turned out to be this way. Okay, like I remember when we had to get we had a house, right? We did have a house, not a trailer, and we had carpet. Okay, and we got our first puppy, right? Peed all over the carpet. Okay, but this was like the 90s. I don't know if you young people remember this, but we had giant boxes is what our TV sat in, okay? And it was so big and so heavy, when you had it put in one place, it stayed in that place, right? Right, you know which one I'm talking about? The knobs, you to change the channel. Yeah, we had one of those, and it stayed right there in the living room. And when we had to change out the carpet, we're so white trash, we just cut around the TV. And it stayed there until plasmas were invented. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Yeah, you guys, is this a sex crowd? Hell yeah. They came in at the right time. Yeah. Did you say hell yeah? The guy by himself is like, fuck. I did come here to have sex tonight. Who wants to give me the privilege of laying them tonight? That's so funny. But right, I love sex. Not with you, I'm just my wife and I don't know if any couples here tonight, you know, couples, yeah, on a date over here. I don't know if you guys are at this stage of your relationship, but my wife and I, we're starting to get progressive in the bedroom, right? Like she likes to say, slap me and call me they, them. And I'm like, did this just turn into a threesome? You know my fantasies so well. No, what I mean by progressive is like we're starting to bring sex toys in the bedroom. Actually, she is. I'm not there yet. Right? I'm not. All of the male sex toys have penetration. I'm not. You know, I'm not there yet. I'm not. You know, but she's there, right? She has this little vibrator, right? She likes this little vibrator. She calls a bullet, which is really cool because now I'm not the only one shooting blanks in the bedroom. Yeah, that is a joke, actually. That's what that is. It's well tested. I will say, we've had 3 abortions. Yeah, you guys are like, what the hell? A pro-choice redneck, what is going on with this man? This is what you get growing up with Gothic parents in Florida, actually. That's what you get. Okay, you guys are being a little weird. All right, I'm like Donald Trump, okay? Except he's dodging bullets, I'm dodging babies. And let's not act like he's dodged 100 abortions as well, you know? All right. All right, I get it, right? I get why she needs the vibrator, okay? It's 2025. The future is here, all right? I come too fast. That's, I get it, right? You need that vibrator. I can't help it. I get excited. It's like biting a Hot Pocket that just came out of the microwave. Like, I'm too impulsive. I just can't wait, okay? Maybe a little Tantra will help one day, but I just can't wait, right? I get it. It's cool that she uses it. I don't have anything wrong with the vibrator, okay? But actually, I'm lying. I have one thing wrong with the vibrator, okay? It's like, when she's about to climax, she'll go, you're gonna make me come. And I'm like, you're using a vibrator. That's like if I said I helped fix the car, but really just stood there holding the flashlight. Like, I know there's a clitoris under this hood somewhere. And I've seen it before. have seen it before. It's weird though. It's like I'm being replaced by a robot. That's what it feels like. It's really weird. At this point, I'm just a pervert jerking off in the corner. That's what I am in this relationship. I'm literally her cheerleader, jerking off in the corner like, you go girl! Let me know when you need a spotter! It's weird though. It feels like I'm being replaced by a robot, right? Like she has created her own self-checkout lane with that vibrator. I'm about as useless as a Walmart cashier at this point. That's where I'm at. But there is one thing that I can do that vibrator can't. You guys know what that is? It's disappointment, man. That's what it is. That's what that is. Thanks for letting me get that out. I'm thinking about it all day. You guys believers in the Second Amendment? You guys believe in the Second Amendment? She's like, I don't even know what that is. What is history, actually? For those that don't know what the Second Amendment is, it's the right to bear arms, right? I'm a firm believer in the right to bear arms because as I get older, these arms barely working. I've dislocated both of these shoulders, dude. I fear for my life if I think I have to throw a punch at somebody. I might punch their jaw and break an arm. Like I might throw a haymaker like Mike Tyson and my arm will be on the floor right next to it. I'm terrified. I'm a firm believer in it. I do think about it, like how bad it would be if we weren't allowed to like bear arms, right? Like I wouldn't know what to do to defend myself if like an intruder broke into my house. Like if somebody broke into my house and we didn't have that right, I guess I would just have to start throwing my wife's sex toys at the intruder. Like that's the only option I had. Like they start coming up the stairs, first thing I'm gonna throw is that big ass dildo. And it's gonna hit you right in the forehead. And you're gonna be running up the stairs with a dildo bouncing at me. Okay? And then I have a whole drawer of bullets that I'm about to unload. I'm just gonna throw these bullets at you. They're about as big as a .45 round, okay? They're gonna hit you hard. And then once you get to me, I'm gonna have to whip out the anal beads, okay? And I'm gonna use them like nunchucks. And I'm aiming for the eyes, okay? Because there's no way you're gonna break into my house and not leave with pink eye, okay? Yeah. You guys are good. You guys are gonna have a good time tonight. If you aren't yet. How do you guys feel about the tariffs? I think they're gonna work with that side. I told my wife that I'm gonna start putting tariffs on her when she asks me to do shit around the house. The other day she was like, can you take out the trash? And when you do it, give 10% more effort. I was like, actually, I'm gonna need 125% more blowjobs in this marriage. And when you do it, give 10% more effort is what you're gonna need to do. Yeah. You guys know that men are getting lip filler now? Yeah, what? Anybody spend too much time on the internet? Yeah, all of us, you fucking liars. That group right there, there's 3 youngest girls in here. Y'all are all on the internet, TikToking. Dude, I was on the internet and I found a page where it was all dudes that get lip filler now. Like, what the fuck do you need lip filler for? Be a real man and grow a mustache, okay? Y'all don't know how thin this upper lip is under this thing, but it's fucking thin. And you cover it up like a real man with a mustache. I just like don't know what